With the new changes, we would be combining the current three categories, which are disruption within the airline's control but necessary for safety, and outside the control of the airline, into a single category.
The announcement coming from the Transport Minister, with local MP Taylor Bacharach beginning to get a headache, seemingly banging his head against the wall of the Liberal government.
Unfortunately, what we've seen is that the legislation they put in was so problematic that airlines were able to continue to run roughshod over passengers. And certainly during the pandemic and over the past two travel seasons, we've seen really problematic situations with air passengers sleeping on airport floors and out thousands of dollars, missing, much awaited family vacations and other trips.
The Ministry of Transportation opting not to implement Bill C-327 put forth by the NDP that will seamlessly simplify air travel setbacks as well as put Canadians at the forefront of air travel rights.
We've been calling now for over a year, calling on this government to put in place the legislation that would put air passengers first and finally bring Canada up to the level established by the European Union. So it's disappointing. There are a few little things in the Liberals' legislation they tabled on Friday that are steps forward. But ultimately, instead of restructuring the overall approach, they've chosen to just fiddle here and there with the details. And I'm not confident that it's going to lead to much change for air passengers themselves.
Dr. Garber Lucas, president of the consumer advocacy group Air Passenger Rights, explains, "I am very disappointed, but not surprised by the government's bill. The government has a lengthy track record of legislative non-solutions that favor only the airlines and shortchange the traveling public. Unlike the government's bill, Mr. Bacharach's bill C-327 accomplishes just that."
We're going to continue to advocate and push hard, and hopefully at some point Canada will finally get the legislation and the regulations that air passengers deserve.